Alrighty, hello STEM Chemers. This is me. So I wanted to just post a little update for this week. Really, this week is just intended to get you all kind of starting to get in the groove. So hopefully you're all gonna be seeing this. I'll be posting probably another Flipgrid for everyone to do a check-in. But for now, I just wanted to give an overview of what I think our world is going to look like, at least for the month moving forward. So in general, right here, I've got just kind of a visual outline of what I think our kind of course schedule is going to look like. In general, right, pay attention, down here at the bottom, right, I only get to expect about 1.5 to 2 hours a week of work from you for chemistry, starting next Monday when we start like real school, right? So, keep that in mind. I'm not, it's really important to me that we stick to these kind of time limitations because I know everyone has kind of a lot going on. So I want to make sure everyone has a chance to be successful here. So what we're looking at here is we'll be shifting to that odd even schedule that was sent home. And so basically what I'm planning on doing is posting non-live, just video lessons, all your lesson information, any assignments, anything by 9 a.m. on Monday mornings. I'll probably end up actually posting them over the weekend. And that'll just apply to everyone, every class section, all of you, right? So that'll go up and you'll go and interact with that, watch a video, try a practice problem, look at the assignments for the week, and then, move on and schedule out your day. I will have office hours for STEM Chem in the afternoons on Mondays and Tuesdays, I've decided. And again, this can change as we go forward if we need it to. And those are not going to be required. They'll just be times where I am available. And depending on the need, we might have those just be open and live, or they might be by appointment only with a limited number so that I can actually help people. We'll kind of just see how that goes. Then we'll do our live check-ins on Wednesday and Thursday. So I'll get to see, but I have, blocked out for my use 2 hours a week with each of your classes. And so I'm only going to put a live chunk in on that second meeting during Wednesday and Thursday. Everything else is going to be, kind of on your schedule. And even with the live portion, I will be recording it and posting it up on Canvas, so you won't be missing anything. So you can see those for your classes. Again, odd is going to happen on Wednesday at the allotted times, and then even will happen on Thursday. Then on Friday, I will also have another set of office hours in the afternoon as well. So that's just kind of the rundown. In general, I'll be just running a Monday through Sunday kind of schedule where I will assign stuff on Monday and expect it to all be done and in by Sunday if there's something that we're turning in. And possibilities for support and engagement throughout that week, not live, but interactive at least, would be stuff like using the Flipgrid that we tried out. I could be doing a Q&A, kind of a continuous Q&A on there, which is what I'm thinking of doing for kind of continuous help where we don't have to actually be at the same place and same time. I could do Flipgrid for assignments, right? I can have you guys submit things there, show me pictures, show me a video of your work, and I don't have to share that with everyone else. So just because I use Flipgrid does not mean it's going to be publicly shared. So I'll be real clear about that. I'll be posting, video lessons like this, or whatever we end up doing, discussions. Maybe I'll put up some, simulations, some practice work for you to do, some different things. So we have lots of options of stuff to keep us busy, and my intention is to have all of it be what the district is calling asynchronous, meaning you never have to be in a specific spot as at a specific time. But if you want to be, there will be a chance every day to have some live interaction with me if needed. All right, so that's kind of the gist of it. I hope you like my color coding. Check it out. And again, this is tentative, totally subject to change. I'm still not 100% sure on what's going on here. So then I just wanted to give you an overview of what we're thinking at this point for the course moving forward. Right now, if we can get through all this stuff this year, we're going to feel pretty good about it. And again, I'll get back to you with more explicit detail. And we will be playing this by year. I'm not willing to just, barrel through and expect that stuff has happened that when it hasn't. But the STEM Chem team has gotten together, and we do believe that this is all very, very feasible. So, and that starts us on next Monday, honestly, with review, with like checking back with where we were at and beginning to move forward. So, it's a pretty generous plan. We totally have cut, another entire target. Just so we can get through these core things, and these are really going to be the most important bits for you to take forward. Just so you know, as we go forward, right, for the 20th, we will be taking that idea of predicting products, and like I mentioned at the end of class right before we took off, that just because we can write it down on paper that these products might appear, it doesn't mean it will. So that's where activity series and solubility rules come in. That's looking at what will actually happen, right? From your lab, you know that not all things, when mixed together, make a product, right? So how do we determine that? So that's what's going to come that week. Then the following week, we break that down and look at it a little more technically, and then we're able to take that and transition back into the math. So essentially what I think we're going to be doing here is basically merging the reactions unit and the stoichiometry unit into one. So we're not, wasting a bunch of time trying to test and all of that junk, and just really getting through the really core skills-based content that you need for chemistry. So then for this week, this is my expectation. Really, please be sure that you have been reviewing and working on those past skills and those few current skills that we need to bring forward. So from old content, right, looking at names and formulas of ionic compounds, translating names to formulas and the other way around, and then also creating those balanced formulas, right? That's super duper important. So I put in a couple of examples there. Remembering on example 1, if you have a polyatomic and there's more than one of them in the formula, make sure you put those parentheses on there, and so forth. So then also thinking about dimensional analysis. We will be getting back into that more heavy in a few weeks, but we're going to definitely be keeping it going with some side practice on that because it is just such the most critical skill. So again, I just showed a couple examples there. And then from our current stuff, just remembering types of reactions, how do we predict products, and balancing those equations. Make sure you've got those skills. We really need that moving forward. So again, just there's a couple of examples there for you. All right, most important, stay home, stay well, take care of yourself and those around you, and please, please, please keep your distance. This 6 feet, it's a minimum, guys. Keep your distance, stay home, get outside for exercise, but avoid contact with people. Please, please, please. We really need to do our best. Signs are pointing to success in our efforts, but we really, really need to keep going on that. It makes all of what we're doing worth it. I totally am aware that all of us have very diverse situations at home right now, considering everything that's going on, whether it's with illness, with job loss, with anxiety, with stress, with concern for family members and friends. There's a lot going on. So please, please, please take care of yourself and your family, and be kind to those around you. And again, most importantly, yourself. So please stay sane, and I will see you next week, sort of. Again, I'll be posting the lesson, and then we'll be checking in for real. If I get better information today at our meeting, I will set up an in-person meeting for later this week. But as of now, I just don't see the need for it. So please reach out if you need anything, and we will connect again soon.